season for festive holiday outings, and lucky for us, the Shakespeare Theater of New Jersey has risen to the challenge with their take on A Christmas Carol. Scrooge's iconic journey from miser to humanitarian appears fresh and new in Neil Bartlett's bold and highly theatrical adaptation. Using a small ensemble of actors to bring the vast inhabitants of Dickens' world to life, animate and inanimate alike, everything from the merry Fezziwigs to Scrooge's complaining lightbulb, this inventive production is sure to capture the imaginations of the entire family and fill audiences with the magical spirit of the season. We're at rehearsal in the Kean Theater Factory today to speak with the cast and creatives behind Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. How were you first introduced to A Christmas Carol? And what about the story first spoke to you?
Like a lot of people my age, my first introduction to A Christmas Carol was probably Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol. As a kid, maybe I wasn't into the deeper themes, but I was so excited for Christmas every year and this atmosphere of celebration.
There was this lovely, picture book that I had when I was younger of the story told through the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse characters, which was such a fun way to learn the beautiful story while also connecting to it as like a 4-year-old for the first time.
My first experience would have been the Muppet Christmas Carol, which is my all-time favorite. What draws me to it is the themes of redemption, finding joy, the magic that's within it. It just feels like Christmas to me.
The first thing I ever knew of the Christmas Carol was Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol, which I waited for every year when I was a kid to come on. And I thought it was the best thing ever. It was scary and happy at the same time. I don't know that I really grasped everything it was telling me. What I liked about were the things that happened. I liked that those ghosts came to him, and I liked that Mr. Magoo was funny.
What about Neil Bartlett's adaptation differs from what you knew growing up, and what's the same?
I think what's great about Neil Bartlett's adaptation is that it's the words from the book. The words that Dickens wrote are what we hear, and that's all that we hear.
And there's actually only 8 of us in this show, and so we are all sort of playing everything from inanimate objects to ghosts, and we're playing instruments, and we're singing, and we're making atmospheric sounds, and it allows it to really feel like a cohesive story and group to take you on this journey.
And the great thing about that is that even though there are just 8 people doing it, it seems like a much bigger story coming from those 8 people.
With all of us doing everything together, it's very much an ensemble piece, and it hits a little differently, a little more personally than maybe the bigger productions that you see. And I find that hard sometimes, but needed.
Let me hear another sound from you, Bob Cratchit, and you'll keep your Christmas by losing your situation.
What are you most excited to share with audiences through this show?
I'm excited to show everybody that you can do the show with 8 actors. and how fun it is in the ways that we create the world that we create on stage.
The core message of this thing, it's never too late. And you can look at things in your life that maybe made you what you are, and you can change them. You can enjoy things a little more, and you can celebrate and savor and embrace, the people around you.
I give you Mr. Scrooge, the founder of the feast.
The founder of the feast, indeed. I wish I had him here. I'd give him a piece of my mind.
This story is such a classic, but I think we need a reminder now more than ever that people can change, and there is such a incredible power to empathy and being there for others. And I think that magic of the holidays and Christmas time can be translated to day-to-day life, wherever we are, whoever we're interacting with. And this is just a really wonderful reminder that that is possible.
I like the theater because it's a community. People come into a room and they watch other people make believe for them. And I think we need to tell the story as often as we can to each other, because it's about how do we relate to our fellow man, the ones that we know and the ones that we don't know. How can goodness, kindness, and empathy change the world and change ourselves?
Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol runs from December 4th through the 29th at the Shakespeare Theater of New Jersey in Madison. I'm Gina Marie Rodriguez for Jersey Arts. Thanks for watching, and happy holidays.